in on the field. The reigning Super Bowl MVP remains in the league concussion protocol, but Chiefs head coach Andy Reid says his quarterback felt good after practice. Meantime, on the NFC side, the Bucs can make history with a win in Green Bay Sunday. They would be the first team to play a Super Bowl in its home stadium. But Tampa Bay head coach Bruce Arians says he's reminding his team this week not to look ahead, saying that's, quote, how you get beat. And a legend is calling it a career. Phillip Rivers announced his retirement Wednesday after 17 seasons. The longtime Chargers quarterback threw for the 5th most yards and touchdowns in NFL history. He'll now start a new gig as a high school football coach in Alabama. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
At the Home Depot's Days of Doing Winter Bath event, it's never been easier to turn a small project into a big improvement. Start with a wide selection of stylish vanities from only $139. New low prices on faucets starting at only $59. Why not do something nice for your bathroom, your budget, and yourself? Come to the Winter Bath event, going on now at the Home Depot and homedepot.com/bath. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. Valid through February 28th while supplies last.
Have you wanted to speak a new language, but thought it would be too difficult? Then try Babbel. Babbel starts by teaching you words and phrases that gradually get more complex. Soon, you're practicing short conversations. So in 15 minutes a day, you'll be speaking a new language in a few weeks. Babbel is built around real life. It teaches you practical conversations that you will actually use. Babbel, language for life. Celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com today. That's BABBEL.com.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXO, El Centro, California. It's 7:30, 07:30 if you're using military time. Give me a minute. I'll look up what time it would be, Greenwich Mean Time or Zulu time, as we referred to that. You have any idea on that, Gene?
I do not.
Okay. Yeah, you either add or subtract numbers. I forget.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay.
We didn't study that much. It was, of course, very interesting for those in the military because that's the way the world went.
Well, yes. In military communications, it was based on Greenwich Mean Time. That way everybody was on the same time.
At least that was the plan.
That was the plan. Yeah. Oh, well. Anyway, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Looks like some sunshine, maybe.
Well, we just heard sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows.
Yeah, all in that mixture.
Yeah. And don't get too comfortable, though. We'll tell you about, it's not going to last. Oh, well. Oh, hey, Valentine's Day is not that far off, right?
That's right. It's not. The
Okay.
14th of February.
Yes. And now you can have a 2.5-pound box of Hershey's chocolate delivered to your door direct from the factory.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
Yeah. And
Home delivery of chocolate. What a great idea.
They'll check your blood sugar.
Yes.
Make sure everything's okay. And then they'll give you the box.
Well, the chocolate itself doesn't really have a whole lot of sugar. It's what they add.
Mm-hmm.
But even better, my wife says what's even better is when she can get chocolate through an IV drip.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that one before.
Oh, well. Anyway, are you ready for birthdays?
Birthdays, we have some, both big shot and, of course, the most important, the local people.
You got
local
it.
Guys and gals.
Okay. Among the big shot birthdays, opera singer Placido Domingo, he's 80. Actress Jill Eikenberry is 74. We mentioned Jim Ibbotson, plays guitar for the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, 74. Billy Ocean, 71. Actor Robbie Benson, 65. Actress Gina Davis, 65. Actress Charlotte Ross, 53. Not to be confused with Charlotte Roos. Actor Karina Lombard, 52. Actor Ken Lung is 51. Singer Emma Bunton. She was Baby Spice of the Spice Girls, 45. Actor Jerry Traynor is 44. Actress Isabella Miko is 40. Actor Luke Grimes is 37. And actor Feliz Ramirez is 29. Local birthdays coming up. The Imperial Valley Food Bank needs your help. Food insecurity is on the rise, especially in the Imperial Valley. The need for the Imperial Valley Food Bank's backpack program has more than doubled during the pandemic. Through this program, schools distribute backpacks with needed items to make sure no kid or family goes hungry during the weekend when no school food service is available. It's tough enough to be a kid. They don't need to have hunger be an issue. Become a hunger warrior. Donate to the Imperial Valley Food Bank and the Backpack Program. We have our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Rebecca Carrillo, Luisa Vargas, Leo Rosales, Joyce Miller, Israel Gallegos, Ed Caldwell, Arthur Escalante, Rudy Rodriguez, Melissa Garcia, Evelyn Miramontes, Joe Cox, Charlotte Huggins, Tony Basorto, Manuel Vasquez Sr., Inez Rodriguez, Jaden Cortez, Gloria Cervantes, Roman Platero, Jaden Garcia, Macy Kearns, Rachel Potter, Alfonso Carreño, and Dandy Dan DeVoy. Happy birthday. Well, all of the birthday people, happy birthday. Enjoy.
And enjoy.
Yes. Okay. Make it special. I mentioned to you yesterday, I know not on the air, Louie, our guide dog puppy, is back with us. Louie spent about 2.5 weeks back with the folks at Guide Dogs of the Desert in Palm Springs, working on some health issues. And he's back. And, well, he's very happy to be back and getting a lot more attention than he got, in a kennel.
Yeah, that's not fun, I'm sure.
Yes. Anyway, so he's back in training and getting ready, though he is almost unrecognizable. They pretty much had to shave Louie. So he's not that big puffball of fur that he was.
Maybe a little chilly.
Yeah, we're going to have to buy him probably a heavyweight jacket or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Put a smile on his face.
Yes. Okay, we've got news and such. Are you ready for that?
We do. We've got news about the weather, got a COVID update, and other good stuff, so don't go away.
Okay, it's World in California news headlines to begin with. It's all brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Brief. President Biden goes straight to work with aggressive plans for controlling the coronavirus pandemic. CBS's Weijia Jiang.
These executive orders mean to do that by ramping up the vaccine rollout. He plans to invoke the Defense Production Act because, of course, we also need the supplies in order to get these shots out.
The Senate takes up another Biden nominee. Pete Buttigieg is the president's pick for transportation secretary.
We have to ensure that all of our transportation systems, all of it is managed safely in this critical period as we work to defeat the virus for good.
Anti-Biden, anti-police protests break out in the Northwest. The Seattle Police Department's Valerie Carson says they arrested 3 people.
We've had multiple sites that have been vandalized, but once things start to get destructive and property starts being damaged, that is usually when we will step in and try and make arrests.
8 protesters were arrested in Portland. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium system to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696-216.
California has
headline news, capping a full day of inaugural activities in Washington. Vice President Kamala Harris calling on Americans to rise to the challenges.
This is what President Joe Biden has called upon us to summon now. The courage to see beyond crisis, to do what is hard, to do what is good, to unite.
The former California senator's remarks coming at the Lincoln Memorial. Members of Sacramento Antifa making a brief appearance at the Capitol in Sacramento Wednesday, breaching the temporary fencing outside, apparently looking to confront supporters of President Trump, but very few showed up.
I wish there were more Trump supporters here because I thought there was going to be a lot, but no, I come all the way from Fresno, California.
One person who confronted the demonstrators from their car cited for illegal possession of pepper spray. Amanda Gorman, the young poet from L.A. who's reading at the inauguration, has been widely praised, tweeting overnight that her 2 books have risen to numbers 1 and 2 on Amazon. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. You talk to the best. You talk to Lock Air Conditioning.
Me, but also you. The Pharaoh fast forwards his favorite foreign film, Powder Donut. Okay, what's my line?
The only line I see here on the script is get options based on your budget with the name your price tool from Progressive.
Oh man, that's a tongue twister, huh? I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a few more minutes. Bulbous Walrus, the Bulbous Walrus.
The name your price tool, only from Progressive.
The owl ran afoul of the comatose coxswain.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
For the ones standing guard. For the eagle-eyed. For the knights in shining armor. And for all those who support them. We are Grainger, your experienced safety partner, offering supplies and solutions for every industry, committed to helping keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com/safety, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's page 1 of the local news, page 1 of service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Thursday morning, we have a update on the COVID-19 situation here in Imperial Valley.
COVID-19 updates are issued by the County Public Health Department. According to the Wednesday update, the deaths resulting from COVID-19 are now at 474. That is 9 more than what was reported on Tuesday. Active cases of the virus have also increased by 30. They are now at 1,371. There are currently 134 COVID-19 patients hospitalized, an increase of 3 over the Tuesday report. There are still 2 ICU beds available in the county. New cases per day per 100,000 population are steady at 83.41. Positivity rate has increased slightly to 39.45% from 38.68% previously reported. El Centro City Council and El Centro Regional Medical Center Board of Trustees met yesterday evening in a closed session to discuss the recent COVID-19 vaccination clinic held at the Imperial Valley Mall. The combined boards talked about what was right and what was wrong about the Monday clinic. Then they also talked about ways to make the next round of vaccine distribution better. For more information on these and other local news stories, go to the KXO website. I'm George Gale reporting for KXO Local News.
A Ag Benefit Advisory Committee meeting will be held this coming Monday. That's January the 25th. It will be at 3 p.m. It is a conference call meeting. Unless you are unable to join via conference call, you may then join in person at 852 Broadway in El Centro. However, they are strongly recommending that all attendees join via the phone. KXO News Time, coming up to 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane service advisor. Now we're talking the best brands available: Michelin, Continental, Pirelli, Dunlap, Kelly, Bridgestone, and more. And we're talking the best price. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
In other local news, a stolen vehicle is recovered and one is arrested. Here's more in the story.
It happened Saturday at 86 checkpoint. El Centro Sector Border Patrol agents say a man and a woman in a GMC Yukon drove up to the checkpoint. Agents sent the vehicle to the secondary inspection area. During the inspection, a Border Patrol K-9 detection team alerted to the vehicle. Agents found a crystal-like substance and drug paraphernalia inside the center console, along with a jar with a green leafy substance. Driver claimed ownership of the narcotics and paraphernalia. The woman claimed the green leafy substance, and she admitted to having narcotics stashed in her boot as well. Crystal-like substance tested positive for methamphetamine. Leafy green substance positive for marijuana. Narcotics in the boot also tested positive for methamphetamine. Agents also determined the vehicle had been reported stolen out of the city of Calexico. A records check revealed the man had an active warrant out of Kern County for possession of stolen property and for vandalism. The 26-year-old driver, a U.S. citizen, was turned over to the Imperial County Sheriff's Office to be extradited back to Kern County. A woman, a 31-year-old U.S. citizen, was booked for simple possession and released. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Yes, they have windshield wipers, and yes, they will install them. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, El Centro and Brawley.
It's the NFL on AM 1230. We've got all the action.
NFL brought to you by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. H&R Block with locations throughout the Imperial Valley. Southwest Security protecting you and yours. Castillo Construction Company. Del Rio Country Club in Brawley. Lucy and Ubaldo Bermudez, your all-state insurance agents in El Centro and Calexico.
All on AM 1230, your Super Bowl station.
Page 2 of the local news brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Well, if you didn't notice, the rain has stopped, at least for a day or two. Nearly an inch of rain washed over the Imperial Valley Wednesday, causing roadway flooding and scattered power outages. Interstate 8 from Ocotillo to Alpine was closed to high-profile vehicles for several hours. Ogilvie Road was closed from Interstate 8 to Blythe due to flooding and debris in the roadway. Cole Road from Dogwood to Cloak Road, McCabe Road from Yorman to Bowker Road, and Cuff Road from Beale to Calexico or Coachella Canal were all closed due to roadway flooding. The National Weather Service says skies are clearing today, but another pair of weather systems will move across the region, bringing another round of wetter weather Saturday through Tuesday. And Saturday and Monday appear to be the wettest days. Gusty winds and thunderstorms are possible as well. These new systems are not expected to be as wet as the previous storms. Carol, you want to expand on that?
Well, among the roads that remain closed, Ogilvie Road is still closed, and there are some issues. A traffic accident northbound Dogwood near Ayton Road, and crews are there. There's a big rig. It's stuck in the mud along Highway 86 by Fredericks Road. It is leaning over, and they're going to have to shut down the roadway for a while as they get that truck moved off. And, well, there's one lane closed on Interstate 8 eastbound, just east of the escape ramp. Caltrans working to repair a guardrail that was damaged.
In other local news, a community cleanup is coming your way. Here's more on that story.
It will be in El Centro this Saturday. Imperial Valley Resource Management Agency will be available at 599 East Main Street in El Centro. Cleanup will run from 8 a.m. until noon. It is Centro residents only, and you must show proof of residency, such as utility bill or driver's license. There will be free collection of computers, monitors, TVs, and passenger and light truck tires. Rims will also be accepted. No tires from businesses will be accepted. No more more than 9 tires without a written exemption from the local environmental agency. Go to the IVRMA website for more information. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Tax season begins February the 12th. That is when the IRS begins accepting individual tax returns. The IRS says the filing date allows them time to do additional programming and testing of the IRS systems following the December 27th tax law changes that provided a second round of economic impacts and other benefits. For those who have not received a second round stimulus check or only received a partial benefit check, should file a recovery rebate credit to receive the remaining funds or the stimulus check that never arrived. The IRS says the program work is crucial to ensure all systems are running smoothly and refunds are not delayed. Because of the pandemic, the IRS recommends 2020 tax year returns are filed electronically, and filers use direct deposit to receive refunds. If taxes are filed through a professional, make sure all COVID guidelines are followed. The Imperial Chamber Board of Directors is recruiting members to serve on the new Imperial Valley Regional Chamber of Commerce. An executive board has been formed and includes 2 representatives from each chamber. That's Imperial, El Centro, and Westmoreland, with an additional 3 representatives from Imperial and El Centro, and 1 from Westmoreland to round out the entire board. For Imperial, their representatives are Sean Wilcox, the IVEDC, and Michelle Hollinger from Victoria Homes. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurances.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, after a brief break in the activity on Friday, a second weather system will dive into the western United States over the weekend, resulting in additional chances for rain and even cooler temperatures. Another similar cold and wet system is likely to move through the area early next week, with highs in the Imperial and Yuma valleys dropping into the low to mid-50s by next Tuesday. 59 the high yesterday, 55 the low. Approximately 1 inch of rain fell on the Imperial Valley yesterday. Today will be mostly cloudy through mid-morning, then gradual clearing. Look for a high near 72. Light winds becoming northwest about 5 miles an hour this afternoon. Increasing clouds tonight with a low around 50. South wind about 5 miles an hour. Partly sunny on Friday with a high near 70. South wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Mostly sunny with a high near 64. West wind 10 miles an hour. There is a 20% chance of showers after 10 a.m. Saturday. On Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 66. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 56 degrees and 90% relative humidity. Wind out of the south-southwest at 3 miles an hour. Air quality throughout the Imperial Valley right now is good. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement. David H. West Insurance Services.
Ford is America's best-selling brand, and now is the best time to buy because you can get great offers on the Ford vehicle lineup. We build Ford trucks that offer winning performance and capability. We build Ford SUVs that offer versatile and convenient features to help you every day. And because Ford trucks and SUVs are built for this, you make Ford America's best-selling brand. Come see why at your local Ford store, based on 2019 calendar year total sales. Right now, there are big deals on SUVs at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Get 0% financing for 72 months on a 2020 Ford Explorer or 2020 Escape Gas. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% APR financing for 72 months at $13.89 per month for $1,000 financed regardless of down payment. Not available on Escape Hybrid and Escape Plug-in Hybrid. Residency restrictions apply. Taking retail from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 2/1/2021. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Come visit your San Diego County Ford dealers and get these deals before they're...
It's sports time in NBA action. The Cavaliers and the Nets went double overtime before the Cavs beat the Nets 147-135. Mavericks over the Pacers 124-112. 76ers thumped the Celtics 117-109. Hawks in overtime beat the Pistons 123-115. Heat, they rolled. They topped the Raptors 111-102. Magic nipped the 76ers 97-96. Suns topped the Rockets 109-103. Warriors whipped the Spurs 121-99. Clippers clobbered the Kings 115-96. Wizards Hornets, Grizzlies Trailblazers postponed. Coming up, football.
As the current pandemic continues to affect families everywhere, IID urges customers facing financial hardship to contact our friendly customer service center to arrange a flexible payment plan. Customers may also qualify for additional payment assistance through IID and other partner agencies. Don't hesitate. Call today. Visit our website, download the IID app, or follow us on social media for more information. IID, where customers always come first.
Well, in the NFL news, you heard Phillip Rivers has retired, and, he's going to coach high school football. NFL action Sunday, doubleheader action, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers from the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. It'll be 32 degrees Sunday. And that's the NFC Championship game. The AFC Championship, the Bills and the Chiefs from Arrowhead Stadium will follow. We've got both games on AM 1230 KXO. That's it for sports time. Stick around. Financial news coming up.
Hi, Mike Morris here from El Centro Motors. We become the performance headquarters of the Imperial Valley. We have Shelby Raptors, we have Shelby cars, we have Shelby trucks, we have Celine trucks, we have SARS, we have stuff with 875 horsepower. We are the new performance headquarters of Imperial County, and you need to come down and take a drive. You won't believe what you see. And we're not like those dealers up in that are charging $20,000 over sticker, and we don't do that here at El Centro Motors. So remember, come check us out, and if you don't come see me first, I can't save you any money. It's just that easy.
Well, right now, it's time for financial news and a brief look at the well, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned security service protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan to the public. Stocks have reached records in hopes that stimulus spending and vaccination programs will trigger a recovery in corporate earnings later this year. But for companies like United Airlines, the situation is only becoming more dire. The airline told investors that markets closed yesterday that its losses are mounting and emphasized plans to keep cutting costs. Netflix, whose shares rallied nearly 17% on Wednesday after the company said it had passed 200 million subscribers as people stayed home during the pandemic. Netflix says it's considering using extra cash to fund stock buyback. And businesses are welcoming President Joe Biden's swift moves to reassert his commitment to alliances and his plan to prioritize immigration reform. And right now, what is the market doing? Well, right now, the Dow Jones Industrial is up 46 points, the S&P 500 up 8, and the NASDAQ up 80. Muted trading. The gold price up, down, actually, $1.20 an ounce, and oil off 7 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business, and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
We can expect mostly cloudy skies through mid-morning, then gradual clearing. Look for a high temperature near 72 today. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 50. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, turning out of the south in the evening. Friday will be partly sunny with a high near 70. South wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Air quality throughout the Imperial and Mexicali Valley is good. We have 56 degrees, 90% relative humidity. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, now offering 24-hour-a-day post boxes. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil, El Centro.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground, covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you. Someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And this station is KXO El Centro, California.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. New administration in Washington, new plan for the pandemic.
Ahead of a briefing from his COVID team, President Biden will sign 10 executive orders aimed at bolstering the federal response.
One of them is invoking the Defense Production Act, because a big issue here, which may seem obvious to many, is supply.
White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says that order is aimed at ramping up production of masks, gloves, gowns, test swabs, and syringes. The president will also set up a new health equity task force charged with focusing on underserved communities. Stephen Portnoy, CBS News.
In a video conference, top infectious disease expert Dr. Anthony Fauci told World Health Organization executives a new administration in D.C. means renewed cooperation from the U.S.
We'll resume regular engagement of U.S. government personnel with the WHO, both directly and through our WHO collaborating centers.
Former President Trump cut funding to the WHO last May. CBS's Caitlin Huey-Burns says the Senate has a new look with Democrats in control.
Democrats can now control committee chairmanships. They can control the procedures around legislation, getting it to the floor. And they also, in the immediate term, can work on getting those nominees for his cabinet positions confirmed.
One of the stars of the inauguration yesterday was 22-year-old poet Amanda Gorman.
While democracy can be periodically delayed, it can never be permanently defeated.
And she tells CBS This Morning it was tough to get to that point.
I had a speech impediment through sophomore year of college. When you have to teach yourself how to pronounce the American alphabet, you gain a real appreciation for the complexity of sound.
A knock at the door at the Keita Roseman's apartment in the St. Louis area. It was the police, and she says all she could think is the Breonna Taylor shoe police in Louisville.
I said, y'all is at the wrong apartment. And so they steady knocking on the door. Lakeisha opened the door. I said, y'all at the wrong apartment.
She eventually let them in. Police had the wrong place and apologized for the confusion. Claims for jobless benefits dropped last week, but are still high at 900,000. Bankrate.com's Mark Hamrick says millions need the extra help a new relief package from Washington would give.
Some 71% of stimulus payments say the money will be somewhat or very important to their finances in the near term.
Checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 45 points. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
New year, new budgets. Every small business has you. And when you partner with the Dell Technologies Advisor, real-time tailored advice. They'll even give you a free consultation on your and storage devices to develop a custom solution to help improve your productivity. Plus, get special financing with Dell Business Credit and big savings on business computers with Intel Core processors. Call a Dell Technologies Advisor at 877-ASK-DELL.
Some skin information we know you'll love. Ulta Beauty's Love Your Skin event is happening right now. So give your skincare routine the TLC it deserves. Perfect time to discover and try products from Clinique, Dermalogica, and Peach & Lily. Get up to 50% off items from these must-have brands and more, including beauty exclusives. Visit us in-store, online, or try curbside pickup today. Shop the Love event now through January 23rd. Ulta Beauty. The possibilities are beautiful.
Image of a masked Bernie Sanders sitting at the inauguration is part of viral memes all over the internet, placed in everything from historic photos to classic scenes from TV.
The mittens Bernie Sanders wore to President Biden's inauguration are a big hit online. The brown and white knit pattern warmers were made and gifted to him by a teacher from Essex Junction, Vermont. Jen Ellis says she was as surprised as anyone when she first saw her senator wearing them on the campaign trail. She stitched them together with wool sweaters and fleece lining made from recycled plastic bottles. One fan posted, "I see everyone mocking Bernie's grandpa at the post office vibe, but those mittens are clutch." Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
And Sanders told CBS News people from Vermont know about the cold and they're, quote, not so concerned about good fashion. We want to keep warm. I'm Steve Kafin, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Yeah. Excitement. It's time for another episode
with Carroll Buckley, AM 1230 KXO.
1230 KXO.